man? I'm back, man, with Ziggity Zooming. It's your man, it's Trezoom. I know y'all surprised to see me so soon. It's only been 2 weeks. You know, last video was kind of, you know what I'm saying, mellow. We wasn't on that vibe that we normally on, but we back. So today I want to sit down and talk to y'all about how I got my first college football offer, how I ended up where I am today. Currently 8:36 in the morning. We just got out of the lift, got back from breakfast. Got a midterm today, but before I get started on that, I'm gonna sit down and talk to y'all. I want to give y'all knowledge, give y'all some game. One thing I noticed about my demographics, a lot of my viewers is 12 years old. A lot of y'all is bots. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all don't know how this whole thing worked out. I can tell by a lot of the comments that I get, a lot of the questions that I get. So I'm gonna start using my channel to give y'all some more game, some more knowledge of what I have. And you know, as I grow and as I build on that knowledge, I'm gonna keep updating y'all. So where I'm at Livingstone College. Livingstone College, we're the Blueberries. That's where my first offer was from. That's where I committed, and that's where I am. We're a Division II school. We play in the CIAA. We're located in Salisbury, North Carolina. You know, not too far from the hometown, Charlotte. You know, when y'all hear Livingstone College, the first thing, you know, oh, that ain't that a big school, da 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 da. That's what everybody wants to play in. Everybody wants to be in the big, you know, Power 5 environments, all the crowds, facilities, the girls, the parties. You know, that's what a lot of student athletes are. And if you watched the last video, I was talking about my situation during my senior season. I got the call from Coach Williams, our defensive coordinator, defensive line coach. Mark Williams, he called me in early February. I remember I had just got back from a workout. You know, I wasn't down yet because the senior season hadn't started. I was still optimistic, still hoping to, you know, get myself up, still had a plan. My old trainer, Coach Washington, he called me. And I had been training with him since 6th grade. Me and KB, we used to go to him every day after middle school. He called me and he told me that they wanted to offer me. And it was kind of ironic because, you know, the 2 years that I had, 2.5 to 3 years that I had been at Huff, you know, I hadn't really gotten I hadn't been called down to the coach's office once, you know, to talk to any coach. No coach had contacted me. I had gotten emails and camp invites, but I think everybody gets those. A couple interest letters, but nothing too crazy. So when Coach Washington, who I had been training with since I was little, called me and let me know, hey, I got a coach that wants you. He's interested in your game. It was almost surreal. I didn't believe it on the phone. I was like, no way. Like, just, you know, when you hear for so long, people tell you that you can't. When it kind of comes, it just don't hit you. I haven't received that type of attention from college coaches, especially not a phone call. And just the fact that it came from somebody that I had been training from 6th grade, middle school, when we were youngins, and people literally used to laugh at us more than they do now, me and Kale. It kind of showed me that it's a journey and it's gonna come together. If you want to play football, opportunities are gonna present itself. This was my opportunity and I really appreciated that. One of the things that encouraged me to stay the course and keep going and, you know, go as hard as I am right now is because I would have thought that blessing would have came from my coaching staff. I would have thought it would have been somebody that was my coach at the time, but it was somebody that I had previously trained with, previously knew my game, previously believed in me. They already had the faith in me, and Coach Washington, so I'm forever grateful to him and his entire program. Y'all go to weacamps.com, follow weacamps on Instagram. He's the reason that I got this opportunity. He's the reason I'm at this school right now, and I'm gonna make the most of it for sure. But to get back to the story, he called me. He said, yeah, I got a coach at Livingstone College. They want to offer you. He told me that he liked you. He told me he liked you. You know, I showed him your film. I told him about your game, your play style, and, you know, they want me. When we hung up and we got off the phone after receiving the offer, I was kind of thinking, you know, season's still ahead of me and everything going on. I was thinking there was more to come. This is just a start. I want to get bigger schools. I want to get bigger offers. I didn't really look into the school until once they offered me, I looked into it more and more. And at first sight, you know, I was like, sitting down with myself, going to bed at night, thinking about it for about those 2 weeks in between when I got the offer and when I admitted, kind of thought about it's an opportunity. And I felt not only an opportunity, but I was getting recruited. We got on a Zoom call. They talked to me, you know, Coach Gilbert told me, our head coach, Coach Gilbert. Also, not to mention, NFL veteran, a Pro Bowler. We have multiple Pro Bowlers on our staff. Guys that really made impacts on teams in the NFL. Not only was I wanted, but that we were building something here. When I talked to the coaches, every time I talked to them, I saw that we were building something. So that's what ultimately made me decide to commit. And also me being wanted here. For them to reach out and call my phone and offer me. I've never had any coach, you know, reach out and call me and tell me they want me to come play for them, other than unless it was like a 7-on-7 or something. I do believe I have the skills to walk on at a D1 or mid-major school and build a career there, and, you know, really get in the program and get a great camaraderie and become a star in whatever college town. I think that's a great idea and that's something I'm capable of. But I know just seeing that I was wanted here, that's what really made me want to come. I had never really I've never been the #1 guy. I've never been the most sought after dude. So the fact that we're an underdog school, you know, if you look at our record right now, I ain't even gonna speak on it. I'm spinning back before my senior year. I'm gonna make sure we turn this around. We're growing, but that didn't drive me away. It was just the fact that it's a family atmosphere and I was one. And you know, right now we're not where we want to be, but I think we're gonna continue to get better for sure. It's basically a story of how I got my offer and how I decided to commit. You know, everybody wants to play on ESPN, want to be on TV, want to do all this stuff, but when you really, you know, tap into your game and want to get better and want to play, want to make it to the next level, whatever's best for you, that's what you're gonna go with. For a lot of my people watching this video, my subscribers, you gotta make sure you're doing what's best for you. So when it's time for you to go to college, or if you already in college, when it's time for you to, you know, handle your recruitment and your stuff like that, don't chase, you know, the big, don't go for what's big. Do what's best for you. And for anybody out there who doesn't have any offers, has no, you know, interest, none of that, I was just like that. I was literally the exact same. But just stay patient, keep your head down, keep working, keep grinding. The Most High is gonna find a way. God's gonna work it out. That's how God worked it out for me. One of my old trainers I used to train with, and he's the reason that I'm in college right now. He's the reason that I'm able to continue chasing my dream and have a shot at the next level. That's ultimately all I want. I could care if it's D1, D2, D3, Power 5, whatever conference. I'm gonna make it known that I'm a baller. And I think with high school, I played in the top conference in North Carolina. I put myself in that fire. You know, I sought that out. I didn't get a whole bunch of burn, but I got better as a player. But really, you can get better anywhere. You don't need the spotlights. You don't need the cameras. You don't need the ESPN. You don't need the Sports Center. We got Twitter. We got YouTube. We got social media, and we got coaches. You know, that's one thing I like about my coaches. Coach Sean Gilbert, he's an NFL Pro Bowl D tackle. I don't see, you know, I don't really know who else to get the blueprint from than somebody who really got it out the mud. Like, this man fought hand-to-hand combat with men as a living. I don't really have a problem, you know, giving up all the big flash and lights and all that stuff just for ball. I'm here to play ball, and they gave me an opportunity to do that. Not only Coach Gilbert, but Coach D. Brown, our offensive coordinator. I'm in love with where I'm at, and I'm in love with the opportunity that they gave me. I'm forever grateful. I'm not saying follow me, but just learn from this story. I'm going to start using my channel as a way to not guide you, but I'm going to give y'all my experiences, what I've learned, what I've seen, what I'm going through, and hopefully it can better you guys. If there's a coach that's telling you that you can't do something, don't worry about him. Go to the field on your own, perfect your craft. If there's a coach telling you that you can't play at a certain level, don't depend on him to go talk to that coach for you. Put your film together, get on the field, work out, perfect your craft, and send it to that coach where you want to go. This is another thing. Any young player out there, it's a lot. The era we grew up in, football has become, you know, a status symbol and a business more than a sport and a game that we use to put ourselves on the next level. If you're in middle school, high school, or elementary school right now, and you want to play D1 or you want to go to the next level, don't let anybody tell you what you can't do, but also remember, the D1 and all that other, that's what they tell you you have to do to be able to play at the next level. If you have an opportunity to play ball at all after you graduate as a senior, your senior year, you're unimaginably blessed. Like, cause I really know of people that I played ball with who want to continue playing ball and wish they had the opportunity to keep going, but they just either it wasn't presented to them, they didn't know how to go about it the right way, they didn't handle their, you know, academics the right way. But if you're playing after high school, it's a blessing, and you have to put it above other things. I feel like you can't, you know what I'm saying, you can't take it for granted. I'm not caught up in this college life, you know, homecoming, G-Ho, we going to Winston, we going to Faye State, we doing all that. Everybody around me doing all that. It ain't about that. It's fun. We gonna turn up, we gonna have fun. Y'all turn up when y'all get to college, but it's really work. It's about to work. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, like, my goal is to be in the NFL. My goal is to be the best receiver in the NFL, the best receiver in NFL history. That's also me and my friends' goals. The ones that y'all see on this channel, the one that I work out with, the ones I run with, the gang, the Flash Bros. We all want to do that. So when you surround yourself with people like that, and that's what you're doing, that's what you're chasing, you only gonna get greatness from. That's ultimately why I chose Livingstone, why Livingstone chose me. I'm happy to be here. It's a place where I can grind. It's a place where I can work. It's a place where I can get better. So that's what I'm gonna do. So y'all can have, you know, the Carolina, the Miami, the Florida, the South Carolina, the SEC, you know what I'm saying, all that big stuff. Those are great schools. I love those schools. I would have loved the opportunity to play there. But right now where I'm at, that's where I'm gonna work at, and I'm happy to be here, extremely happy. We had a D2 school, but I'm just happy to be here. Don't let that take away from the fact that you have an opportunity to play somewhere after high school. Just because it's not a Power 5 school does not mean you cannot go to the NFL. That's not what that means. And a lot of people gonna make you think that, but that's not what it is. That's basically all I got. Y'all my youngins. Some of y'all older than me, but I just want to spread knowledge and love. Y'all keep chasing y'all dreams. I'm gonna keep chasing mine. And any questions y'all have, don't be afraid to leave them in the comments. I'm gonna be more active. I'm talking to y'all. Y'all can get in my Instagram. Y'all can get at it. You feel me? I'm here for y'all. I'm gonna keep talking to y'all, and I got some more IRLs, you know, one-on-ones, all that stuff. I'm gonna get outside the dorm, you know. I'm gonna handle that. Just wanted to tell y'all about how I got my first offer. But yeah, man, I really appreciate y'all. Y'all stay humble. Don't let nobody tell you nothing. Don't let nobody tell you you can't do nothing, bro. Cause I done heard that my whole life, you know, at playing football, being the smallest person on the field. Don't let nobody tell you what you can. And that's all I got for y'all. I'm Ziggity out.